Hey people, how we doing? This is going to be a random little video, but I hope you stick with me and I'll tell you the point of everything I'm going to show you, okay? So how we doing? I'm feeling a wee bit under the weather, sadly, so I'm going to get through this. I've had these sitting for a few days and I think he's a bargain, and I'll take you through it in a wee second. So this is me trying to build up and show you why I collect and how I end up with so much stuff. It's not always times like that you can be able to afford something like that. Those days are long past me. I'll never be able to afford the likes of that again. I used to do 2 or 3 jobs at a time and I bumped myself out. So this here was Morrison's. So I'm just going to go through. You can push pause if you want to see anything. This was Morrison's up at in Aberdeen. If you don't know Aberdeen, it's irrelevant. And if you do know Aberdeen, it was the one at Back Hilton. Be a bit of damage in this card, but I'll open the 40. I like it a lot. And the Porsche. So that was me, just in my local shop. And then this bad boys was a good run. This was out of Matalan, this one. This is my favourite out of the whole bunch. I'm 40 years old, so I actually grew up with the Honda CRX and things like the Volkswagen Scirocco. The Corrado. So yeah, there was a lot of them things when I was little. Just beautiful. I do have a cold, so I'm so sorry if I sniff anything, I'll try not to. The Alpha I bought my little boy's birthday. One of them is the 6th of September. So anything with a 6 and a 27 and a 29 I often buy. It might seem silly to some people, but to others it might not. I found myself a DeLorean, which I'm always going to pick up a DeLorean. I've got the Back to the Future ones, but also in general I like DeLoreans. The Supra I was actually looking for, I've got the car, the tuned, I call it the cartonised, but the tuned Dom's Charger. So I've been looking for this. I've actually got a car guy, Matthew, at the Ultimate Diecast Garage, and I've just genuinely said to him a couple of days ago, can you look out for one of these for me? So yeah, I'm so happy I got that. And then I also found the treasure hunt. This was in a box. The box was in the floor, luckily, and in the same box was the DeLorean, and I believe possibly, I don't know, there was one other thing that was in it, but this was definitely one of them. And I knew it was a treasure hunt straight away. One, it says treasure hunt. But yeah, I just knew because I'd seen it online. I'd seen it on somebody's post. And there you go. If you're anyone that's new to the car game, see the wee logo under the car. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. I'll try and zoom in. Yeah, that wee logo right there underneath. And this is a great example to show you. It's also on the door. So if you see that wee flame, you know you've got a treasure hunt. If you see the silver, you've got a treasure hunt. If you see gold, you've got a super treasure hunt, and usually that will have a capital T and a capital H on the actual car itself, but not always. Mighty K, I always pick these up. I just love little vehicles. There's no explanation other than that. Then they've got the Lambo with the 60 on it. I'm always going to pick up Lamborghinis. Always. And this one, the reason I bent the card, you might think this is really weird. This is for a purpose. Know what to do, let's open him. Yeah, I've always this image the last few years of doing a display case where it's all purple, all blue, all green, all red, etc. So yeah, I thought this purple was a really nice purple. So yeah, I just basically thought to myself, I know where you're going, and I bent the card, which seems ridiculous, but yeah. So I'm going to break this video up just to make sure I get all parts involved. Yeah, so next I want to talk about when I was in Poundland getting the Hot Wheels. My son's mum actually looked over to the bags where all the sort of reusable bags are, and she spotted this bad boy. So I thought, you know something, I've got Boba Fett stuff, I've got Boba Fett in my hand, I've actually got Boba Fett tattoos on my leg and everything, but yeah, do you know what, I'm going to show you just for the sake of showing you. Yeah, so excuse the winter socks, but yeah, so. If you know me off my other page, you'll know that I'm quite a yap and an oversharer. But yeah, it was just a throwaway bag, £1.25 or £1.75, I don't even remember. But if I see Boba Fett on anything, I'm picking it up. So obviously you get the Scout Troopers with the Stormtroopers, Vader and Boba Fett out, Christmas caroling. And I just thought it was a great wee bit of, I suppose you can call it merchandise. You know, whether you use it for the function of actually having a bag for life, or whether you just like it because it's got Boba Fett, or perhaps you're a Darth Vader fan, or you just like Star Wars in general. So yeah. Now this is interesting. I'm going to need to push pause in a second to show you the outer package of this. So what I'm going to do is, this was £10 on the shelf. Again, my son's mum spied it now. This is nearly 2.6 kilograms. He's so heavy, let me show you him, okay? Look at the size of him. Now this was a tenner, but the tag said 40, down to 30, down to 20, down to 10. And my son's mom's like, look, because she knows I'm Star Wars daft. Well, used to be more than I am now, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit pause here and I'm going to take out a Funko Pop. Note I'll do, here's the Hot Wheel. So if you've ever held a Hot Wheel, it's a 1.64 scale. So there's your Hot Wheel and there's the size of this Jabba, right? So let's put down a Funko Pop. So I've got a few here. These are always in this drawer, I've got nowhere to display them. So they're a wee bit dusty, so I take the duster over the top of them. So let's take out Jabba and I'll push pause and get him next to it just to show you. That was actually quite fun for me. I've never ever opened this bad boy. Never opened it, but I bought it years and years and years ago. So he is the actual Funko bobblehead. A lot of them are not bobbleheads anymore. But so if you look at the size of this Jabba versus this, everyone I would guess knows what size a Funko Pop is. So yeah, the point of my story is I'm going to push pause now and show you how much he's coming in at. So this, not him, I don't know how much he's worth. I'm sure I can find it and tell you. But yeah, let me show you this Jabba the Hutt. I've took some screenshots of the weight and where you can still get it. But you should check your local Sainsbury's. If you can get that sitting for a tenner, you're laughing. Now just to let you know, it did come in the full size packet, but the packet was all bust open, so I had to delete it. So I'm going to insert a screenshot of how it should look as well. It's like the vintage packaging. During the time we've been paused there, I've decided to put in the idea for this to show you the vision. Now what I will say is, on the video they've got it going diagonal. I personally have always the vision of it going up and down, from dark to light. So yeah, I'll show you that image. And lastly, I want to quickly show you this since it was out just now. So this is from the range. I got these tables gifted to me. It was a friend of mine that actually gave me all the furniture. So yeah, I got a van and me and my mate done it, and then yeah, so I got them. So these tables are like Nesta tables, and I don't really use them that often, and the big gap just seems such a waste. So I thought, well, hold on. So yesterday I got these for £5 and each. It's got a wee clear tag, so I suppose if you'd like files or whatever you could write on it. But I never opened this intentionally because I knew I was doing a video today and I wanted to show you. So this is just literally £5.99, quite a decent size. Throws open, and the whole point was to show you an idea. So I'm going to push pause. So I'm not going to do them all, but obviously if you look at the depth of that, look how much room's still available. So you could probably get, I wouldn't even like to take a guess, but I would say a couple hundred, at least 100 in there. Maybe we'll go with 100 to be conservative, but I think if you can maybe get 6, 12, 18, 24 and then 5 times that, yeah, you could easily get 100 in that box, and I can assure you I will. So that's the whole idea for that, is for people like myself who are always collecting but not necessarily get anywhere to display them straight away. So that was the idea for that. So I don't know what's going to get in there, but it'll be something like that. I've got lots more to come. I'm not all dusted, so I don't want to show you everything. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for having a wee look. And I know I show these off a lot, but come on, I love them. But thanks for taking the time to watch and follow and like and stuff. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, people. Bye.